All right, so when we plug in, that's always our first step. We get sine of pi over tangent of pi, and that unfortunately is a 0 over 0 situation. So what we want to do is we want to factor and then cancel out. And this one's a little different because canceling out theta minus pi, I mean, there's never going to be a theta minus pi that you're having, so you got to find some other way to cancel out the 0 in the denominator. So back in trig, usually what saves the day is rewriting tangent in terms of sine and cosine. So we're going to do exactly that. We're going to kind of simplify first, or factor, or multiply by the conjugate. But that usually is kind of the first line. If you can't factor it, then you've got to come up with some other way to simplify. All right, so we have limit as theta goes to pi, sine theta, and then my tangent would be sine of theta over cosine of theta. Now, because we have one fraction in the denominator, we can flip that denominator. So we still have the limit as theta goes to pi, sine theta, and then multiply by the flip of the denominator, which is cosine theta over sine theta. And when we do that, we see that that saves the day for us, because now the sine thetas can cross out, and we are looking at the limit as theta goes to pi of cosine of theta. Now be careful here. When you look at the unit circle, when you're over here at pi, the coordinate is -1, 0. So remember, the x-coordinate is your cosine, y-coordinate is your sine. So cosine of pi, when you plug in, it's not going to be a +1, it's going to be a -1. So our final answer is that this limit evaluates to -1.